Hey there, it's time for our weekly daily word games. It is Saturday, December 17th. It is my son's 14th birthday, and I'm gonna have to make this a shorter video than normal because I have a lot going on today, so I'm trying to squeeze this in while I have a moment. So we're only gonna do 4 games today, and they're 4 that I hope are going to be somewhat shorter than usual. So we're gonna play Wordle Peaks, Fibble, Verticle, and Crissle Crossle for a little bit of variety. Don't have much to say. Check out my Patreon. Come join us on Discord. And we're sitting at 900 subscribers, so if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, go ahead and click that button. Helps me out a lot. We're trying to get to 1,000. I was hoping 1,000 by the end of the year, but it's not looking good at the rate I'm going. But yeah, that's it. Let's go straight to the games. All right, so next week is Christmas, and I probably will do a Christmas-themed set on Christmas, but Hanukkah starts tonight, so why don't we do some Hanukkah-themed ones? Light, I think, is a good starting word for Hanukkah. It's the festival of lights. Oh, I was going to do draft, but that ends in T. That won't work then. How about grade? Ooh, starts with G. Glean. Oh, I thought I had it. Gleam. Well, that's appropriate. I like that. All right, that was a pretty good solve. Okay. Fibble, we don't need a starting word for. Limit. First word that came to mind is panic. That tells you about my state of mind. But mimic. Now that's gonna be confusing with the repeated letters. I like to do one that only changes 1 or 2 letters, but I can't think of a word that. How about livid? Okay, perfect. So we've got our 2 contradictions, so the rest is true. Okay, so the word ends in T and has a V in it. There's definitely not 2 I's, but there still could be 1. I'm gonna try visit and just see what happens. Okay. Interesting. What other words start with V and end in T? I don't think there are very many. That makes me think maybe, well, where else would the V go? It's possible there. The I can't be lying both times, so it's either there's no I or the I is second. I was thinking, valid, not valid. I don't remember what I was thinking. See, like, these can't be yellow, because if they were, this would also be a lie, and then the L would have to both be there and not be there, and that we don't have Schrodinger's Fibble just yet. There is both an L and not an L. But we know it ends in T, and we know there's a V, so it's got to be VI. Okay. What else fits in there? I almost wanted to do viral, but that doesn't have a T in it, so. Also, that would mean the I and the L are both true, and that's not possible either. So. Strange. It's just that if the V isn't first, where would it go? Unless there is an L and there isn't an I. What would that look like? Valet. Oh, I thought that was such a good guess. Okay, but these contradict. And these contradict. So we have another X-wing. So there is an L. The V is first, which means there's not an I. Okay, that's good. There we go. And since we know the T at the end is true, we have this. Volt. There we go. Nice. See, I knew there weren't very many words that started with V and ended with T. Awesome sauce. All right. So let's move on to vertical. And I wanted to see if it would take latke. I'm not sure if it will. Oh, it will. Excellent. That's another Hanukkah-themed word for us. So there's an L in the word. It isn't first. So what about something like plush? Okay, so P is second, and there is an L. Well, the L isn't, obviously, if the P is. So I'm thinking SP, spill? Oh, close. Spoil, because none of those letters are third. Oh, that was a good solve. I'm really happy with that. We don't want spoiled latkes. Oh, no. All right, and Crissle Crossle, which I'll explain briefly in case it's new to you. I'm going to start with the word donut, because we also eat donuts on Hanukkah. So what this does is it gives you yellows and greens on your guess, but you don't know if the yellows and greens it gives you relate to the answer word or to the blue word to the right. So for example, we have this green U here. Well, there's a U fourth in serum. So it could just be that the green U means, yeah, there's a green U, because serum has a U there. But I have this yellow T, and there's no T in the word serum. So I know there's a T in the word. I don't know for sure if there's a U. Any gray letters are definitely gray. So let's do another word and not use a U. Let's get some new letters. I'm thinking trash. Okay. So we know this A is true. We know this S is true. We don't know about the R. But since we already knew the T was true, we can trust this T. So it could be STA something? Stock? Okay. The A is true, the S is true. The T must be fourth. Slate? Oh, beautiful. I usually get it in 5. I got it in 4 today. That's great. All right, I think that was a pretty good solve. Actually, I think it was a really good solve. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm sorry it was a bit of a shorter video, but I got stuff to do. It's kind of a busy day for me. So, yeah, thank you so much to my patrons, especially my Explorer tier patron, Shannon. Check out my Patreon at patreon.com/geojesser. You can join for as little as $1 a month. It really helps me out. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. Hit that like button, leave me a comment, and I will see you all next week for a Christmas-themed Saturday video, hopefully. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful holiday. Happy Hanukkah to those who are celebrating, and have a great week.